I didn't even invite your mom, so why should we pause for her to be served food?
We can't do that, especially because she's the oldest in the room. Give her that respect. Who trained you? We've been waiting for you for so long, so you're gonna wait till everybody gets their food.
Yo, so the Real Housewives of Abuja is here, and it came with a bang. I was so skeptical before they started. I was like, are they going to bring it? But trust me, they did. And I'm here to give you guys all the tea, like every single detail, every single tea that you need to know from every single episode that they released to us. If you followed me for the Real Housewives of Lagos, then you know that's what we do here. That is what we do here. We give you guys all the details. So let me just get straight into it because it's gonna be a long one. So welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let's start with the introduction. So for the intro, they just showed Abuja being the city where the right connection is power, yet power is power. I love that part of the intro. And then they just showed the entire city and all things nice about Abuja.
Where the right connection is power, yet power is power. Welcome to the fabled, stressful city of Abuja.
So the intro video was nice, and they now showed us like things that you most likely find in Abuja, Suya, and some other good stuff. They now told us that the streets of Abuja are paved with diamonds, but only for the discerning eyes. I said, okay. And then let's talk about taglines, because this is like one of the important things. Let's see how the ladies introduce themselves. So they started off with Arrafa, and for Arrafa, she's like, her life is art, and she's not going to be apologizing for her masterpieces. And I was like, okay, I think that's okay. I guess she's going to be serving us looks in this season.
My life is art. I will not be apologizing for my masterpieces.
The skip intro text was just obstructing the taglines, and I'm like, I'm not about to skip this intro. It is the first episode. Why are you guys blocking the taglines that we're about to see? Anyway, Comfort was the next person that came on board, and she said that she's a rebel to live by her own cause. I'm like, okay, rebel.
I am a rebel with a cause to live by my own rules.
It didn't really hit like that, but the fact that she said she's a rebel means that she's going to serve us basbos, and I'm here for it, so that is fine. So the next person was Tutu Pi. Tutu Pi said, in a town of phonies, she's not afraid to keep it real. I like that. So it's more like, in the midst of all of you fake people, I am going to be real, no fake zone, and then period.
In a town full of phonies, I ain't afraid to keep it real, period.
Then for Princess said people say that she's the life of the party, but that is not the case. It's not a life of the party something. She's the party. The party is her, and she is the party. I think that was pretty okay.
People say that I'm the life of the party. No, honey, I am the party. The party's me.
So without Princess, there is no party. Then for O.J Posharella, she said she is the incredible minister for happiness. That she's not the drama queen, she is the vibes queen. That's like the opposite of Comfort, who said she's the rebel. I like this one, like the fact that she just said, I am the incredible minister of happiness.
It's the incredible minister of happiness. And you know, I ain't a drama queen, I'm a vibes queen.
Then Samantha said she doesn't move with the flow. She makes her own waves, like her own full waves. She makes her own waves. I'm like, Oshe, author and creator of all things. That was also cool. It was nice. It was short and straight to the point.
I don't move with the flow. I create my own waves.
So those were their taglines, and for me, I think my best is still like the incredible minister of happiness for some reason. So let's get a deeper insight into the cast. They started off with Tutu Pi. Tutu Pi is single, and she said she goes on a lot of dates, so basically a serial dater. So she said there was one time she went on a date in the morning, and then went on a date in the evening in the same venue, and then met the person that she went on a date with in the morning.
I entertain quite a couple of men because I feel like I haven't found the one, so there's no harm in going on dates and trying new people. I'm supposed to be a serial serial dater. I've been on a date in the morning and went back to the same venue at night and saw my morning date.
What was he doing there though? Was he also on a date? What exactly was he doing there? So they now showed her family. She said she has 3 sisters and a brother, and she's also like the daddy's girl. And I'm like, obviously, but the fact that they are filming with you, then obviously you have to be daddy's girl. Then she said her dad is very hard to please and has a lot of expectations when it comes to the person that she settle down with. That's why she goes on a lot of dates to like scrutinize people. Then for business, she said she's the CEO of Urban Day Party. They basically host parties, and according to her, she said that she brings out those people that you do not see outside. She's going to bring them out for you. So it's basically like big parties kind of thing that she hosts.
The CEO of Urban Day Party, bringing different brands from all around the world, exclusivity, the right people, the right plugs. You know, usually people you don't see outside. I'm the plug that brings them out.
Then she said she loves partying, obviously, and she likes to have fun. And then they showed where she was doing her morning workouts, her yoga, and all of that. Then a call came in, and that's how Samantha was introduced into the show. And the call was cringe AF.
Hi, Tutu. How are you?
But what's up with you?
Everything is fine.
I think we should catch up soon, like, or meet up for drinks.
Absolutely.
The way they introduce people sometimes can be so like that. Then for Samantha is a mother of 4 with triplets in the mix. She's married, and then the first conversation that they showed of Samantha and her sister was also very.
Trust me, you and Pink is so beautiful. Wow, look at this. Well, you're present. I trust you now. Everything is pink. Ooh, Bleach by Samantha. That's your brand now. I wonder if they can solve this riddle.
That conversation was not conversating like that. It was like, this person is your sister. How is it that you guys talk like this, right? But I understand that initial shyness in front of the camera. That's how some people are, right? But Samantha's wig was wigging. The bone straight was boning very, very well. And then, like I said, for her children, it's like 3 girls and a boy. For work, she said she's a fashion mogul. And then they showed her business, her brands, her just everything about her work-wise. It looks like she has like really, really fun time with her children regularly. Then she now proceeded to say that some people doubt that she's not the mother of these children. Then she now showed her pregnancy for the Instagram doubters.
A lot of people think I'm not their mom. I mean, of course, I'm a mom to these kids. For you Instagram doubters, I carried my triplets in my womb for 9 months.
Then she now started talking about how you can join the elite circle in Abuja. Immediately she started, I carried my pen. I was like, let me take notes. Only for her to say you have to be smart, hardworking. I was like, I thought there was a secret spice. Anyway, she ended up saying that those who are smart marry the rich.
Anyone can make it here. To break into the Abuja elite circle, you have to be hardworking. You have to make it on your own. And those who are smart simply marry the rich.
Okay, we hear you, sis. We hear you. Abuja, here we come. So she was just talking about like her life. She said where she comes from, money is not a problem. You know, say money no be problem. And then she now talked about the fact that people are usually threatened by her. I'm like, yo, you guys, Samantha is gonna be a problem.
For me, where I come from, money is not something I worry about, and it's never in short supply. People always have a false impression about me. They're always threatened by me. I don't blame them. Who wouldn't be threatened by others?
Then they introduce Princess, and the way they introduce Princess, I like it. Like, just go straight to the point and introduce the person, not all those fake phone calls that they do. I like the way they introduce her. And then Princess is the one that said she's the life of the party, and she looked very much like it. She has like vibes and stuff. Then for work, she said she's a lawyer and an MD of 2 hotels. 2. And then she also said that she's a content creator. She's like an all-round baddie, according to her.
I am a lawyer, LLM to be precise, okay? I'm the managing director of 2 hotels, Second Suites and Apartments, and Second Courts. I'm a brand influencer, an ambassador, a YouTuber.
Then she's married and a mother of 2, a boy and a girl. And she said her son is also like, he also loves content creation. And it looks like her husband they also like rope him into the content creation something. So it's like a content creation family. She said she's been married for 7 years, and then her husband is a very caring person. caring, very understanding person. He understands her personality, and that I feel like they look like they have like a really strong bond. She also said that they've had a lot of challenges in their marriage, but like, you know, they've been able to hold it down, and their family also helps.
Can you be giving somebody something and still wanting it?
But no, didn't you give me cake in the wedding?
Oh yeah, take.
I have definitely faced a whole lot in my marriage. However, we try to keep our heads down, and of course, our family helps. Hello, our family helps.
This kind of problems that the family has to come in, that means it's deep problems. So except like they're just like a closely like a close-knitted family. Or I think they actually are, because they showed her mom, and then she has a good relationship with her mom. She goes on dates with her mom, spa dates, regular dates. They vibe together. They are just like sisters. So I guess obviously in that kind of relationship, you're going to share your marriage situation with her. With this kind of closeness, it looks like we're going to be seeing the mother a lot in this season, right? She's probably going to be a part of the season. Then they now showed where she got an invite from Samantha. Apparently Samantha is the one that is hosting a party that is bringing all of them together in this first episode. So the next thing they showed where Tutu Pi was creating content, making a video in form of like an invite for her talk show, and then Arrafa went to meet her there, and that's how they introduced they introduced Arrafa. For Arrafa is both Nigerian and Tanzanian, and then she said she's a go-getter, she's a hustler, she's an all-round hustler, she's a serial entrepreneur, and then she also loves the good things of life.
I love the soft life, I love to enjoy myself, I like beautiful things, I am extra.
Definitely extra, we can see that. And then for Arrafa is, she said she's happily married, she's a mom of 2. She met her husband when she was 15 years in Addis Ababa. It was love at first sight. And then there was something that happened. She was saying that she's people don't think that she has a serious side to her, but that she's a Jesus girl. Immediately she said she's a Jesus girl. They just showed her coming down from a pole dancing. It was just so hilarious the way you moved from this to that.
People don't think I have a serious side to me. I'm a Jesus girl. As much as I love to party, I'm also a Jesus girl, and I don't see anything wrong in being a Jesus girl and partying. I'm all about balance. I balance the two.
Yo, who did that? Who is the person that edited this video? Yeah, very somehow. Though Akuma added a video where she was going to church. Now let's just know. So for Arrafa, for business, she said that she teaches people pole dancing and then just general lifestyle. She helps women feel good about themselves.
I help women feel great about themselves through beauty, health, and well-being. Basically, just help women get their sexy back.
Then Tutu Pi and Arrafa, they were not having a conversation together, just chilling, gisting. Tutu Pi now asked Arrafa whether she gets attacked for like teaching women how to strip dance, and then Arrafa now told her that it's pole dancing she does, that it's not the same thing. I feel like they just added that part just so that she can clear the air and tell us the difference, because there's no way they're just talking about that for the first time. They said they've known each other for 2 decades.
We got attacked online for having a strip dancing class.
It's not strip dance.
It's pole dancing.
Exactly, it's different.
When I'm pole dancing, I'm normally
stripping. Pole dancing and stripping are 2 different things.
Yeah.
I do pole dancing because it's empowering.
So this is when Tutu Pi now invited Arrafa for the party. She said that it's a mystery party and she doesn't know who the party is from, because they literally just sent her the invite, and then obviously Arrafa accepted to go with her and, you know, express excitement.
It is a mystery party.
A mystery party? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Who tell?
So I don't know where it's coming from, the invitation.
How did you get the invite?
I'm sure it's somebody around our circle. It would have to be somebody around our circle, right?
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to send you the deets.
The accents, the accents is a foreign something. It felt like I was listening to 2 Carolines talk, right? So then I continue talking, and Arrafa asked Tutu Pi about her date life because she knows about her being a serial dater. And then Tutu Pi is like, what she wants is in her head, but the men are supposed to figure it out, and that they are coming. It's not like they're not coming, but she just needs to filter them.
It's in my head. They should just understand it.
How?
Are you supposed to be mind readers? Yes.
So what are you doing to attract a good man?
Being good.
How are you being good now?
Being Tutu Pi. They come. I just have to filter them.
Then they now showed O.J Posharella, and O.J Posharella was screaming of money. You know, some people that you meet and they don't look like they have money. O.J Posharella was looking like the opposite of that.
I'm O.J Posharella, aka the Incredible Minister of Happiness.
So for business, she said she's a serial entrepreneur. She makes her own bags, her own jewelries. And then as for her relationship status, she said she's single but not searching. She's not searching. And then apparently the only relationship she has is with money.
My relationship with money is alhamdulillah. I am single but not searching.
So for DJ Posharella, she said she loves to sing and then she's a people's person. She has a foundation for both ladies and guys, and she said she can't wait for when she's going to have a big house where she will have like she's going to live with over like 100 children. Then now the way she was invited for the party was she got a call. She was in the car, she got a call, and then she was invited as an MC, which I think is a nice way too.
I told you before, like I said, the rates have gone up.
I know, but see, you just came back.
So I'm taking a drive and I receive a phone call from my manager. He calls me and says there's a prestigious client who has a birthday event and would like me to be an MC.
Then we now had Comfort. Comfort is Arrafa's husband's friend. So apparently she has been inviting her for pole dancing scenes and then she finally came. That is how she was introduced into the scene, which I think is also cool. So you guys, Comfort. I thought Samantha was gonna be a problem until I met Comfort. Comfort is like, people describe her as quirky, arrogant, aggressive, this, that. And the way she was just saying it, like,
people describe me as quirky, firm, tough, aggressive, intolerant. But I think that I'm a pretty down-to-earth person. I'm loyal, I have integrity, I've evolved as a human being. I'll tell you as it is. I don't see the reason not to. I don't play games.
Yo. Comfort. Then they now showed her and herself and her mom. They were having a conversation. At some point in the conversation, her mom was now giving her an advice. Earlier on, the mom said that she's stubborn, and she was just laughing. Then the mom was now giving her an advice, and you think that she's taking it in. The next thing, she now asked her mom, "Is this how I'm going to be when I'm your age?"
People are now looking up to you. So be the leader, be the mentor. Just be self-aware.
Okay. Is this how I'll be at your age?
Then she now went on to say that irrespective of the fact that with her, what you see is what you get, that she can also be a contradiction, that she can be sweet, she can be bitter. It's more like she can be this and she can be that at the same time, that she's like everything. She can be different ways. What you don't expect from her is probably what you get.
I'm serious, I'm not serious. I'm firm, we can do funny things. So, yeah. Enjoy the contradictions.
Then she said she loves to read, she loves to hang out with her friends, she loves to travel, and then she also sells oils, right? And then the way she described her relationship status threw me off. She was like, what does that mean? Is it those things where you tick boxes where you are single, married, or others? And then at the end of the day, she now said for her it's other. That box that has other, that's what she is.
What does that mean really? Is it the one that we have all the boxes that we need to tick off? Married, divorced, separated, married and separated, yet to be divorced, or other. I'll take other.
Her intro was very long, but it was pretty interesting. I did not expect it to be that interesting at the beginning. But she now spoke about why she went to learn pole dancing. She said people usually say that she's manly, she's this, she's that. She needs to be a little bit more ladylike. And then she went there and saw things.
I needed to be a bit more ladylike. And she's your quintessential lady. So I went to her and I said, sister, help your sister out. Then she said we should climb pole. I said, for what? Who is Ashawu here? I'm not climbing pole. Then she says we should hold it, push it, then we should dip, then we should pop.
And then she said that after her experience with pole dancing, she figured out that she figured a different spin to it. That this thing is like an exercise, is flexibility and everything. She now spoke about that person, somebody is going to hear it. I mean, they are going to hear it in the bedroom. And then she now laughed mischievously.
I found a different spin on what pole dancing is. It's a workout. It's core strengthening and it's flexibility. Some people will hear it in the bedroom.
Comfort. And then afterwards, herself and Arrafa now sat for they were now gisting and talking. That's when Arrafa now invited her for the party. And then the party proper, obviously they're going to show us looks. They were all arriving at the party, Posharella and her ride. Princess came with her mom, and they just showed us them arriving at the party. And then for the party proper, Arrafa's description of her first impression of the party decoration was so hilarious. She said that she started by saying it was amazing, but for a 3-year-old. And then she now spoke about some of their dressings at the party, because apparently it's a Bond girl team party, so she expected something different, not a Barbie looking hall.
That car is amazing for a 3-year-old Barbie girl birthday party. And I see people with like Star Wars, I see people with like Lego Rock. Did you get the memo, right?
Then in their confessionals, Princess was throwing shades at Arrafa and Comfort, and then Arafat was also throwing shades. So it's a case of who understood the theme of the party and who went to the team. Arrafa now said that he's like, these people have not watched James Bond movie before.
Those are that green girls. I'm sorry, but I don't think they got the invite.
Maybe they've never watched James Bond before.
Then as for the host was not there. The host arrived late, like very, very late. I was like, yo, are we about to have another Chioma? It's almost like Chioma walked so that Samantha could fly, because lateness now. Yo, hunger and boredom wanted to just finish them right there. Then like 2 hours later, that's when Samantha arrived with her pink outfit and then a mask. And then some of them were not exactly pleased with the outfit. I think the outfit was just okay, but it was like the extra flower thing on the clothes wasn't really like that. She would have just called it a pink themed party or something, because it was all too pink and not James Bondy. So we had O.J Posharella as the MC. It was not time for them to start the party, pray and start. And then the next thing, Princess is like, the Queen Mother has not gotten food, so we cannot start this party. I'm like, are you the celebrant?
Let's say a prayer, please.
The Queen Mother has not gotten her. Pray how? How do you want to pray when everybody hasn't gotten their food?
I'm ready.
Oh no, we're not starting until she gets her food. No. Excuse me, we're not starting. I want to eat chicken.
But at the same time, I was like, why did some people not get food? What's going on here? Do you know how annoying it is not to get food at a party, especially when you came very, very late? Hunger wanted to finish them. Then there are now some people that had not gotten food. So I understand where Princess was coming from, right? But I guess maybe they would have still given her food later on. In fact, moving on, in their confessionals, they were now having like the whole back and forth thingy. Arafat was saying that even though it's not her party, that she's the princess, and then her mother is like the Queen Mother. And Samantha said that she's not ready for anything with princess right now. Then she now gave the scores of the fight.
Don't come and start with me. Please pray, and I'm going to.
Oh no, we're not praying. Any other person talking shit about it's not my party. I saw what? I'm the princess, and my mom is the Queen Mother. That's enough for you, period.
At this point, I really don't want to get into any argument with Princess. So Princess 1, Samantha 0.
It was also hilarious. It was like, for her, she's like, not today, you win. For now, meaning that there's gonna be a comeback later on. I'm happy that she did not succumb to the fight, because it would have been too much to have all of that like in this first episode. So I'm happy that she did not fight back. Then the party just continued, like vibes and everything, but Princess wasn't feeling the party. She said this is not really her crowd. You guys know that she said she's the life of the party, so the party wasn't partying for her. We also had Arrafa and Comfort. They were not also feeling it, but it was later that the vibe came in a little bit and they started like dancing and stuff. Later on, Samantha now gave like vote of thanks, and was just like, thank you all for coming.
Y'all look beautiful. So do you. Thank you so much for honoring my invitation. I truly appreciate your presence. Thank you.
The way Samantha talks is kind of funny. It's like all robotic and stuff, as if somebody's holding her face so that it's not going to fall. That's how she was talking. And they now showed where Tutu Pi was talking about the fact that she invited Arrafa, and Arrafa invited another person, and then did not even give her she did not give her face. And then Arrafa was now saying that next time she should not invite her for like a Barbie like party. Comfort rated the party a 2.
I invite you to a party as my plus one, and you invite someone and you totally ignore me. Girl, at least I know better than to invite you next time.
Don't invite us for a one girl party and throw puppy dog.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this party a 2.
Then they now showed what we should expect in subsequent episodes. And then they now showed Jaruma. I was like, Violence Pro Max. We're gonna see drama.
Who the fuck brought this lady here, and why is she even in my party?
So I think that there's a lot that we are gonna see in this season. I think it's going to be a bang. I'm expecting so much from them. Kudos to them on this first episode. It was really good. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.